As the chair of the Powys Regional Partnership Board, I'd like to share some highlights on the recent work and challenges for the board. I'm learning as I settle into the role of chair, and I'm keen to ensure that we continue to develop and learn as a partnership. As board members, we recently took part in a development session to consider the big issues that we're facing as partners and how we can work together as a board to address these. The focus was on how we use people's lived experience to shape our work and how we can better ensure that all of our members are heard and valued. It was a really productive session that has offered us a way to improve how we hear and value voices from the varied perspectives across the partnership. In our most recent meeting, the board was updated on the ongoing challenges facing the health and care sector over the winter period and how partners are working together to address these. The board agreed to redirect additional resources to further support this crucial work in the coming months. Also in our latest meeting, we heard from two local carers, Mandy and Fionn. Their stories told us of their experiences, Mandy as a mum caring for a child with additional needs, and Fionn as a young carer. Both of them spoke about the strength of support that they had found amongst their own communities and their fellow carers, and you can find out more about their stories and the projects to support this work in our newsletter. Work to review the priorities of the partnership with the refresh of the health and care strategy will continue until March. We are drawing on all the available recent data to ensure that our work delivers what matters most to people in Powys in the next 5 years and beyond. Our co-vice chair and interim chief executive of Parvo, Claire Swales, represented Powys in January at the national quarterly meeting between RPB chairs and Welsh Government ministers. The Minister for Health and Social Services, Eluned Morgan, acknowledged the very difficult situation for health and care services with the added pressures over winter. She noted the increase in community capacity that was helping, but a more radical approach is still needed, where we must do things differently. There is a drive to tackle this together across sectors, both nationally and locally, and that the RPBs have a role and a remit to support this work across the regions. There was a clear steer for the need to move faster and further to build an integrated community care service for Wales. I want to recognise yet again that this is a difficult time for health and care services, and I'd like to say a big thank you, diolch o galon, to all those carers and staff across Powys who work so hard to support people in our communities when they need it most. Diolch yn fawr.